Hello and welcome to episode 16 of this Manor Lords Let's Play series on the Winding Rivers map. It's looking pretty good for us at the moment, to be honest. We've got these nice 4 regions all clustered together. We control a good side of this river and our eyes are on this region over here. We want that salt deposit. We want that clay deposit. That's really going to benefit us in the long term, I think. And at the moment, we've just been growing steadily. We've had this nice focus on building out more of these orchards where possible. Oh, we have a full pantry over here for the forager hut. That is always a thing, and I know it is beneficial to actually build 2 of these. I think what I'm going to do is get another person on. Oh, we're lacking people on the granary. That's why. There we go. We get 3 people on those. Yeah, we are, at the moment, we are slowly growing out our population so that we can try and really just to try and have more troops available for when we want to go start taking the fight to Hildebolt. But for now, we are doing pretty well. We're slowly growing our treasury. We're growing in various regions. These wild animals just keep on giving. We have so much meat in this region. We've got loads of veggies, loads of fish, and soon we're going to have an insane amount of apples as well. This pantry is full. These guys always have a full pantry. They have massive veggie plots, and they're always stealing all the food. I don't know why they're not giving it to their buddies, but for now, this is looking pretty good. I might actually, given that we're trading out a lot of these fish, I might actually make another fisherman's hut over here. Maybe we'll do it on this side so they're right next to each other. I'm gonna make another one. How's our trade looking? So we actually got rid of the trading post that was down here, put it over on this area over here, and I think it's actually going pretty nicely. There you go. Spent some money, earned some money. So we're currently exporting planks at the moment, and we are importing ale. Probably want to be importing a bit more than that. We're also exporting shoes because we have an insane amount of leather and hides from the amount of shops that we've got going on. Oh, sorry, the amount of hunting camps we've got going here. I actually think I'm going to increase this cobbler's shop. I don't think I need a production limit, but I do want to increase that. That's also going to give us even more options for housing. These are all level 2s, so I'm happy with those. I'm not going to push those to level 3s yet. Somehow, we do need to kind of fix this issue that we've got with barley. But I think once we have this as a thriving region, we've had even more fields over here, which are going to be amazing for barley in the next season. We've got this additional farmhouse that we're going to be building over here as well as the little stables. Let's get that upgraded, and I will probably order another ox if we can afford it, because they're always useful. I just don't think you can ever have enough ox. We do have the heavy plow actually, so we're going to want to build that upgrade in, but this is a pure farming region for me, so I might actually look at, let's see, is it going to be really worth it from going from this fertility, which is, let's be honest, amazing for Emma. Is it worth going to this? There's not... Whoops, that's flax. This to this is not a colossal difference. I don't think it's a game changer. And given that we really have a limited number, I'm tempted to go with irrigation. I never really use it. We don't have fish in this region, so we're not going to take pond keeping. Forest management might be quite good. Tempted to go for that. That would double the capacity of berries that we have, which does help with the food variation, which is quite nice. But let's see. We're not at that point yet. We do need some level 3s. But until we have this barley sorted, that is kind of off the table. And this region so far I think is doing pretty well. Like, we've got so much food, we've got so much fuel. We just want to really keep expanding out as we go. I'm kind of hesitant to level these up too much because we don't have things we need for the church yet. I do need some roof tiles, and I think we're getting a good amount of, slowly getting a good amount of clay in. So I will go for that soon enough. And the clothing supply, we're going to need shoes. We don't have a cobbler, do we? I don't think we've got a little cobbler yet. Thought we were going to build some little artisanal housing somewhere. But I don't think we have a cobbler. So, where's the hunting camp? It's down there. And our tannery is over here. Not really necessary right now, but I think let's build our little cobbler's house already so we can start. Well, it's just a general house, isn't it? And then we need the backyard extension. So it does need to be big enough. I think I'll just build it here, actually. There you go. There's the... And I'm going to build it. I don't think we'll have the need for it too much, but I do always like to have enough living space so you have this housing extension. But we can get that built as well. We've got 4 families available for all of that, so I think that's pretty good. Just got so many veggies. Should have a lot of berries as well. That's looking good. And we can speed this up a little bit. We will need to pivot over to farming pretty soon. So I'm really keen to get all of this built and sorted as quick as possible. We have full pantries over here as well. Maybe we need some more people on the granary. Probably worth also getting that upgraded given the amount of food that we're going to be having. So let's get that upgraded as the highest priority there. And I really don't think we need someone on the mine right now, so let's take them off. I think that is one thing I really do love about this game. Just how much you can really micromanage things in a fun, like in a good way, that you really benefit from paying attention to all the small things. So they're like, we've got trades here, so we're sending meat and we will be receiving ale. But we're not producing it yet. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, so that trade probably isn't happening right now. Do these guys have a cobbler yet? Yeah, they must do. Okay. So this trade, I'm not sure what we want to do here, actually. I think I would actually rather trade with this region and get some of their charcoal. And what are they lacking? I'm sure they'll want fish, right? So let's make that trade. So what region is that? Schachspitz. Sorry for all of the zooming. So we want to send them some fish. There we go. And we want that charcoal goodness. There it is. So hopefully that works out for us. And yeah, we're just really lacking the tavern supply over here. Get that upgraded. So that's, I think, probably stopping these guys being as happy as they could be. But until we have a bigger increase of ale being imported, I don't think that's going to be possible. But let's see. In terms of cash, I think we're doing okay, though. I would like to get more of these guys upgraded. But again, the supply probably isn't enough currently for us to sustain that. I just don't think, even if we had bad fields, I mean, that is probably going to be not great. Let's see if let's just make some fields over here just to see how poor it would be. So, I mean, really, this is an optimal field for us. That's wrong. This is what we want to be putting down. %39% and 44%. So it really is poor. I don't really see any downside in us at least trying for now. So I think just one farmhouse to take care of that is probably fine. And we built another fisherman's hut, so let's see if we can benefit off that. Just so many fish in there. We should have loads more. But logistically, I think we're actually doing pretty well. It's really just the brewery issue and the tavern supply not being able to hit all of these. But that just is what it is, I think. I mean, there is another option that we could import malt and barley and then kind of do that process ourselves as well. But right now, let's do in the last 30 days. Yeah, we're spending a lot more on imports currently, so it does get very, very expensive. We could export some food. But shoes are doing okay for us for now. Yeah, we don't have that variety for the level 3s. But we will have apples online in not too long, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, what is going on here? We have raiders coming in. Okay. Time to get the troops together. And I don't think we need any more outside of these guys, really. Depending on how many raiders we've got. So we've got a group of 4. Probably could handle that ourselves. Do we not have the... already have that. Why are we limited here to 16? Oh, probably because we just didn't buy them. I kind of would like to not waste my own troops here. These guys arrive fairly close by, so let's just get them as well. I mean, we will be perfectly fine. I don't think these raiders are really going to cause us too much trouble. But there is 4 of them, and I would like to completely demolish them. Unfortunately, we're waiting for these guys to come in. Otherwise, I would try and do this not in our own territory. Just so we are not getting that body count on our own turf. But let's see what we can accomplish here. So they're crossing the bridge. So no bridge warfare in this episode, unfortunately, just yet. But here they come. So a very wet day to be fighting like this. And we could have... I wonder which way they're going to come. I might actually see... I'm going to just put one group of archers on this side. I'm going to see if we can kind of bait them over here in range of our archers. So, I mean, our archers will be untouchable over there on that side. This is probably overkill just for a band of 4 raiders. But I don't see downside, to be honest. And really, I think we want to hold them kind of like this. just so our archers have a good line of sight as well. And I think they're moving through these trees. We can't see them currently. We have these guys stand their ground, and I use these guys, I guess, probably just to defend our archers over here. Oh, they're here already. They are here already. And they're right on the banks, actually, so this works out quite nicely for us. And I think I'm just going to have to get these guys to engage before they really hit up our archers here. And we'll get our retinue in there as a backup. I think these guys can also charge in. And they should be able to reach them from there. These guys may have overcooked this idea. Don't know how much they can really see from over there. But we'll stand your ground. Not easy to see. So, we have got archers flying in from the side, which is good. I think these guys are probably a little bit too far out that they're not going to be able to reach them there. And let's get them all pushing in. Really can't see anything in this forest, so I'm just winging this. And, oh, they are managing it. So they can see them over there. And I think we've just got the last of them, actually. It's quite nice. As I mentioned, unfortunately, that is in our own territory. But we don't want to pay second round of fees for them. And we can already disband those guys. But we probably will have a body count over there at some point. We're going to have to go clean up. And there is a lot of wild animals here. I think I might even be able to build a 4th hunting camp, which is pretty wild. I don't think I've ever built that many. But if it works, it works. Why not? And we're almost in autumn. So I think when we get to August, I'll start getting field plowed and things like that. Haven't got any apples available yet. And I think this would be a nice extra space. Oh, let's get rid of that path. And let's build a house to fill this nice gap here. I'm actually... Should I leave a path there? Nah. Let's have a lovely big orchard there as well. And foresters are doing a good job. And we have a lot of fuel currently. I think I'd probably take someone off that. And this mining pit is exhausted. We've got no more clay left to get, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I think I'll let them take some from that before we do anything else. And we built a lovely little burgage pot here. That is going to be our cobbler. So we'll make some extra space in there. Let's also get that fully upgraded. It's just so worth getting these things upgraded that it doesn't make sense to not have it, really. We've still got some berries available there. So we're in August now. I think I'm gonna, let's check on these farms. 86%, 87%. So I think they're looking good. I think I'm gonna get a couple of people on this. I don't know if they already start plowing it. Let's see. Maybe it's a bit too early to be going for those. And we've got a nice burgage plot built here. Let's get another family in there. And I think we're going to make it through this harvest farming season, get all of that sorted, and then we can focus on taking Hildebolt down in the next round. And we have a good supply of ale for these guys at the moment as well. And it's gone. They drank those beers pretty damn quick. But soon we'll have all of that from over here. And actually, I think what I would prefer to do is instead of... Oh, we are trading with that other region now. That's fine. Let's keep that. Let's keep that packed station. And we can always swap that out eventually. I think I'm going to get a couple of families on this to already start working those fields. Doesn't seem like they're working these already, so I'm actually just going to switch these to barley. And hope some families start getting their stuff together. Here we go. I think it's good to kind of get a head start on it. Get the fields ready so you only have to focus on the sowing. And let's get rid of that. And we've got a full granary over here. That definitely needs an upgrade. And that's an orchard, please. So I've kind of staggered these orchards a little bit. Obviously, you don't need to. But I think you're probably not going to end up having them all at once anyway. But in pretty soon, hopefully, we start to see that come through. I don't know if it's worth having another cobbler. But we do seem to be... We have a lot of hides. Where's our tannery? Thinking of it, might actually get another person on the tannery here. Maybe they're just lacking the leather coming through. So in September, this is peak farming right now, so I really want as many people as possible. I'm just going to pull people off from all sides of this region, and let's see if we can... Where can we bring some people back? I don't want to keep people on food resources. Bloomery is good, but honestly, for now, I think we're fine. We've got 16 months. Oh, let's just keep that. Food supply. Ooh, that for those guys, not great. I think I'll put one more person on the granary then. But this is probably as much as we can handle right now. So that's 10 families. I didn't have force early harvest on any of these, but they are starting to do it already, which is good. Just need to keep an eye on that. And we can definitely afford more families over here, so let's get these all barleyed up. And see if actually that helps at all. So that is 97% barley, which is looking good. Want these as the highest priorities. Have another barley field. This could be a wheat field over here. We'll fallow that for a season, then we'll go wheat. And then, I mean, this is the current season actually, so let's just go flax for now. Then we'll fallow. So it looks like we've got everything. How much barley have we managed to gather up? 223 barley. Damn. That's good. Given that we have more resources on this side of the map, I think I'm actually going to build the malt house and everything over here. And we're just going to exchange barley with this other region. So we have got a bit of charcoal, I think. No, we haven't got any yet. Okay, so let's trade with these guys. We'll send them fish. And we want all of your barley, please. Or as much as we can. So they are busy ploughing away there. Not currently in the stages of sowing yet, but just want to keep an eye on that. Where's this work area empty? Okay, berries are gone. So we can manage a couple more people over here, which is really good. It's going to be quite an effort to get all of these done, I think. But let's just take stock. So we are going for 3 barley fields and 2 wheat fields. Does that feel like enough? And no flax? I think let's just go for 1 flax field then. And in terms of priorities, I think that's fine. The barley should always be the highest, I think, for all of these. Do those as highest, and then we'll have our wheat as very high. Then we'll just put the flax field as high. Well, let's just have that medium. And I think I'm just going to kind of leave them to it. They should manage that now, based off that. Let's get another family over there. And again, loads of fuel. Just going to get another family over there as well. Just really pull all of those resources over to those really key parts. And kind of thinking maybe we go for animal pen. Quite tempted to try that out. I haven't really used animal pen, to be honest. And it only costs... Right, we're going to do this. It only costs planks. And we're going to get some pigs in. Going to get some pigs in the house because we're running a little bit low on meat generally. Getting fish in through trades. I think this malt house needs some people on it. We've got no barley yet. Oh, we need malt. That's why. Oh, we need barley. Where is it? It'll come in. It'll be fine. These guys don't have any food supply. What's going on, boys? You guys got to work harder with that food supply. There's some food in there. Most of the food is in this big one. That's why. I mean, they're not super happy right now, to be honest, but that should do the job. I don't know how that has managed to just be fallow, but that should absolutely... There should be people on that. I think let's just throw some families at it. Should be fine. Again, it's a little bit of barley for the next season. Should be all right. Currently, we're looking pretty good. We've got 2 barley fields fully done and currently growing. This third one almost there as well. And we've got until end of November. So I think we're actually in a really good stead. I'll see how much time we have for these. But those 3 are already in growth stage. That one's being plowed right now. So sowing that is not going to take long. Looks like those guys are moving over to that one. Just love how quick they are at doing this. Just absolutely smash that out. And then we've got this flax field. We might have time for one more, but I'm tempted not to push it. But this is barley, 89%, so maybe let's just see how that goes. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's kind of like the bonus field of these ones. That's all done as well. So nice. We can take some families off of there. And I didn't really know where I wanted to redistribute them. As I mentioned, food is fine. Maybe get another person on there. We don't have... We'll probably use another... Oh, we have basically no regional wealth here. That's not great. Let's just put this maybe down to 10%. But now that we're looking pretty good on the farming side, I think... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Give a passive yield of 2 meat every... 150 days. That doesn't feel like a lot, but maybe that adds up. I'm torn. I've never used this before for meat. Not really interested in hides. Yeah, I think probably getting some of these plots leveled up is the better option over here. And now that we have all of this barley, I think we probably want to build ourselves a little malt house over here. They're going to have their work absolutely cut out. And this flax field is going to be touch and go, I think. No more space left for production. I mean, this is also the good thing. We've managed to get so much meat just because we have all of these pantries that can get filled up from all of these different hunting camps, which is really, really useful. And have these guys got food now? Are they happy again? What, these guys? Good. And that's an easy level up over there as well. But I really need to solve this tavern supply issue. So we are really slacking on the ale right now. And what we got? Another full pantry? It's always these guys. Okay. Well, that is all sorted. We can just leave that as it is. And how are we doing all the way over here? That is all done and dusted as well. Let's see if our bonus field makes it. Probably take some of these families off now. Oh, I didn't see them sneakily. Sneaky little pathway there. Slightly off the map, but... And they're turning all of this wheat into grain in the farmhouse in this little building over here. That's what they're busy doing there. Crafting, apparently. And we don't have a windmill yet over here. Let's build ourselves a lovely windmill out in some nice open space. Probably, I thought it would be good somewhere over here, but it needs to be away from trees. That's not too bad. Needs to be away from trees and buildings. Obviously, somewhere that far out would be good. %99 efficiency. That's good enough for me. I probably would like to get those cut down at some point, but that should be fine. I think I'm just going to go and level up all of these level 1s, because if it's just the tavern, that's not a big deal for me. And over here, we should actually be in a pretty good place to go for a lot of this stuff. We want those roof tiles, so let's build ourselves a little clay furnace. Do we need a tannery? How's our leather? Yeah. And just get one person on there. We've got loads of people available right now. And this is supposed to be our cobbler. I keep forgetting to upgrade that, so let's make sure we focus on that. So we'll get the cobbler in this region, which will help meet this requirement. We're gonna get those roof tiles because we should have loads. We've got loads of clay. We've also got loads of iron, which we haven't been turning into iron slabs or anything yet. I do want to upgrade that to a deep mine, actually. Now, I don't see any downside to just doing it early. Just get it done. And let's turn this into our cobbler. So we've got a deep mine going. I think we just probably want a bloomery as well. And then we'll probably look to trade, and we can probably sell a lot of that. And I do want a good amount of cash so that I can fund the military side to take our fight to Hildebolt. And there we go. We have our cobbler shop here. And clay furnace. Let's get a couple of people on there. And we're in a really good spot in this region, actually. I'm really liking where we're at. I think we could use a little bit more in terms of expansion towards population. So we'll upgrade a bunch of these. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. And I can't believe we're 38 minutes in. I'm definitely going to stop there. Did not expect this to be such a long episode. But thank you for joining, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you like it, do subscribe. And if you want to see more Manor Lords content, let me know what you'd like to see. I'd love to make more guides, more Let's Play series, anything Manor Lords related. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.